This is a unique talk show that talks about controversies, lifestyle, issues in and out of the country. This is Let's Talk.
Another week as we featured the young political leaders, or the so-called young and dynamic personalities. This is a talk show that talks about controversies, issues, and lifestyle. I am Derick Gonzales and welcome to Let's Talk. This week mga kaibigan, ang ating guest ay isang dynamic at very young boy. But he's a man now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk to Carl Vincent Quitoriano. Good day, Carl.
Good day, Derick.
How are you?
Well, I'm fine.
Kumusta naman ang school?
Well, I'm doing good.
First, aside sa school, what do you do?
Well, aside from school, I'm still continuing to study my past lessons. And aside from studying my past lessons, I'm still continuing my hobby of reading history books. Aside from history books, I'm going to other places to discover history of different places, as well as the unhidden or the unraveled history of places that may continue to enlighten or that may continue one's place to be known for.
Wow. But before that, we talk about yung mga travels and the history. Let's talk about yourself first. You're still student. Anong year ka na? Anong course at what school?
I'm already second year AB Political Science student under College of Arts and Sciences headed by Dr. Mary Rose Quitoriano of University of Northern Philippines.
Quitoriano is very popular. Saan talaga nag-originate ang mga Quitoriano? Is it Kawayan lang ba talaga?
Well, geographically speaking, Quitorianos originally came from Kawayan, and all we know, Kawayan, puro lahat ng apelyido mostly Q. Mm-hmm. So, Quitorianos are from Kawayan. So, according to my research, Quitoriano possibly came from Latin America. I think it's from municipality of Quito in Latin America.
Wow, mistizo. Now, before that, you are very young historian. So, gusto ko muna malaman family background mo, di kaya yung mga ancestral mo, just like what you said, the Quitoriano came from Latin. So, could you give us a brief history of your family, the ancestral, and yung kung saan ka nag-originate, parang ganun?
Well, I'm not bragging. Okay. So, I came from illustrious public servants, no? My ancestors, lahat ng mga ninuno ko, from Kapitan Bazar, na puntahan, they occupied already the position of Kapitan Bazar up to the...
Pag Kapitan Bazar, ano yan?
Kapitan Bazar today comprises of barangay captain.
Okay, sige.
So from Kapitan Bazar, my ancestors have occupied already the position of Kapitan Bazar and up to the highest post of the land, which is the President of the Philippines. So most of my ancestors in Kawayan were the leaders. So most of them were the Cherubins, kasi I am known for Cherubin and Quitoriano, but most of the leaders who occupied the highest position of the town, the province, as well, and in national arena of politics, puro Cherubin. So most of it, mga Cherubin sila. Mostly kasi mostly na Cherubin ang umupo, kasi the two original families of Kawayan were Cherubins and Llaneses. So, iba sa mga ninuno ko were the Gobernador Silios, the Presidente Municipal. Actually, last year was 2011. It was the 100th centennial founding anniversary of the town.
Yes.
Kawayan was founded by my great-great-grandfather, who is Don Dimas Querubin, who was the Kapitan Municipal in 1910, then converted into Municipal President or Presidente Municipal in 1911. So, by that time, once as Don Dimas Querubin assumed the position of Presidente Municipal, Kawayan became a municipality through his efforts.
Wow. Ang ganda. Very colorful naman yung mga ninuno mo at yung family. Pero you said kanina you are a second year political science student, meaning to say after that you'll proceed and take up law?
Hopefully, before taking law, sana makapasa ako sa AB Polsci kasi taking Polsci is not very easy. Kasi some of the subjects were related to law na rin. So, if God permits, if makapasa ako sa AB Polsci program, I can take Bachelor of Laws. If I will not take law, I may take public administration, major in governmental administration.
But how are you in school, or and how active are you in school?
Well, I cannot say that I am one of the most active student leaders of the university kasi in the different colleges, marami ring active na estudyante gaya ko. So, as of now, I'm active in publication and helping the mandated organization of our college.
And talk about publications. Anong publication yan? Editor-in-chief ka, right?
Yes, I'm the editor-in-chief of the official publication of College of Arts and Sciences, which is Newscast.
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 Pero as I've known, maraming publications ang University of Northern Philippines, right?
Yes, kasi the University of Northern Philippines comprises of 13 colleges. So, with that 13 colleges, meron din tayong 13 publication. So, I belong one of that 13 colleges,
13.
which is CAS.
Pero ano talaga ang official publication ng university?
Well, the official publication of the university is the new tandem under the administration of Mr. Luis Angelo Avergas
And you're part of it?
as a contributor.
A contributor?
Yes.
Bakit di ka nag-apply doon as one of the editors sa tandem?
Well, I have plans before, but actually I assume already the position of being an editor-in-chief. So according to the Constitution and bylaws of the new Tandem and College of Arts and Sciences publication, once a student occupied the highest position in the college, he or she cannot assume a high position in the university-wide publication. If I can assume, mas mababa sa pagiging editor-in-chief or associate editor, but I decided to focus na lang sa publication namin. So, para mas mapabuti ang publication ng CAS.
About how are you schools? What I mean, how are you in academics?
Well, I can say na okay naman. Hindi naman ako bumabagsak. Pinag-iigihan ko naman ang pag-aaral ko, and I'm striving hard naman kasi because I want naman to graduate and I want my family and friends to be proud of me.
Talking about family, ilan kayo magkakapatid?
Well, 4 kami magkakapatid and we are all boys at ako ang panganay.
Panganay, so maliliit pa yung mga kapatid mo.
Next to me is third year high school, and after the third year high school is second year high school, and our youngest is grade 1.
Anong work ng papa mo?
My father is an electrical engineer
Here?
in Ilocos Sur.
Ilocos Sur.
Yeah.
And your mom?
My mom is self-employed, meaning we have our own mini business, which is the sari-sari store.
A grocery?
Yeah, something like that, hopefully.
Okay, now, talking about education, as a student, sa palagay mo, kumusta ang status ng education dito sa Ilocos?
Well, for me, kung ako ang mag-grade sa educational status ng Ilocos Sur, I can grade it good. Bakit good? Kasi there are still lots of improvement that our provincial government must do or must take an action in order that the quality education of here in our province will be uplifted. Kasi it doesn't mean naman na the provincial government is taking an action to this issue. Hindi naman ibig sabihin is magtitigil na doon kasi meron pa rin room for improvement na ang kailangan tutukan ng provincial government para sa mas ikakaganda ng quality education dito sa ating lalawigan.
As a student, sabi mo, para ma-improve yung quality of education dito sa Ilocos, as a student, ano ba dapat i-improve? Ano ba dapat ang gawin ng local government?
Well, for me as a student, I think the local government and the provincial government must take an action regarding about the tuition fees with the help of the national government.
What do you mean?
For example, kasi ang uniting na ngayon, if I'm not, the price or the amount of per units dito ngayon sa university, sa state colleges is 100 pesos per unit. So, hindi naman madaling kitain ng 100 pesos kada isang araw. So, for me as a student, I think the LGU, with the joint effort of the provincial government and the utmost help of the national government, I think kailangan nilang gawin is they should not do the SUC or the budget cut for education, and at the same time, pwede rin nilang babaan yung tuition fee or yung amount per uniting ng bawat subject. Kasi once na nangyari ito, for sure, my fellow students na drop out, mga tumigil sa pag-aaral, for sure, all of these students, all of these youth, for sure papasok, lulobo ang populasyon ng bawat schools na papasok kasi nabuhayan ulit sila eh. There is hope again.
Yeah, especially yung medyo mga hindi may kaya, no?
Oo.
But the thing is, you talk about kung babaan natin ang tuition fee, hindi kaya maapektuhan naman ang quality ng isang college when you talk about mga gamit. Baka hindi naman ganun ma-improve parati yung gamit.
Well, it depends also the administration of the university para sa akin. Kasi sinabi ko kanina, pag dumami ang estudyante, lolobo. Kasi pag lumobo, hindi naman ibig sabihin there will be a constraint on the administration or quality education kasi it depends upon the strategy of the incumbent or the present administration of the university kasi maraming, for example, I may set an example, Central Luzon State University in Nueva Ecija. They can sustain the quality education although some of the units ay may kamahalan din tulad ng ibang schools, pero meron sarili silang production. For example, marami tayong mango trees dito, sila din meron din. Ang ginagawa nila, whether native or Indian, ang ginagawa nila is mabubulok man o hindi, ginagawa nila itong jam or candy or whatsoever na pwedeng gawin, and then that would be a form of source of income and another source of income to the university na mas magtutuloy sa makinarya ng ating university para mas may tuloy ang
Ibig mo sabihin yung mga nag-iikot ay a student, magbebenta ba ang estudyante?
No.
Hindi naman.
No, it's under the administration. The students is not affected. The administration of the said university will just appoint, will just designate to that task.
Okay. And what else?
Marami kasi, for example, if the school has satellite campuses, like UNP has satellite campuses sa Santa Maria. UNP has satellite campus in Santa Maria. I think Santa Maria is rich in Maritangtang. So, UNP can do more innovative in that Maritangtang. For example, pwede siyang idelata.
Yeah. Naman tangtang sa inyo yan. Tapos hindi lang, ay may mga scholarship naman na ginagrant ang local government,
Yes.
especially sa probinsya. So, okay lang yan. So, kumusta? Ano pang gusto may dagdag sa scholarship?
Sa scholarship must not be restricted in one school kasi. Kasi pag nangyari ito, ang estudyante aangal kasi siyempre may gusto rin silang schools na pasukan kasi they know that certain school will improve their educational attainment kasi aside from scholarship, the provincial government and the local government unit can offer summer job na hindi makakaapekto sa pag-aaral ng estudyante. For example, MacDo is a big help to the students na walang kaya na who is working during summertime kasi may program sila, I think, peso during summer, may salita ng mga bawat estudyanteng nakapasok doon, and at the same time they are earning an amount na para makatulong sa pag-aaral nila.
That's great. Final question before we pause for a break. Are you in favor of K-12 education? Yung K-12 education system?
Well, as a student kasi, it's hard to decide if I will be pro or anti. Kasi K-12 program of the present administration has these advantages and disadvantages. Kasi advantages nun kasi, if I'm not mistaken, pag sa high school, pag ikaw ay nasa high school na malapit na graduate, pwede ka atang mamili kasi ng magiging major mo. Parang for example, physical education or another field. After that, hindi ako nagkakamali, magte-test ka ata sa TESDA. So pagtapos nun, you're already an accredited employee of a certain field. After that, pwede ka pang mamili kasi na kung itutuloy mo yung 2 years mo sa college. And
That's
another
good.
is, kung ang disadvantage naman nun, kung ang estudyante hindi na gustong mag-aral and to continue the remaining 2 years, magkakaroon ng hindrance o drought sa colleges. For example, baka magkakaroon tayo ng 2 years na kakulangan ng estudyante sa colleges. So, ang mahihirapan din is yung mga college teacher natin. Kasi mawawala sila ng estudyante, magkakaroon na there will be a minimum students per
Yes.
classroom, per subject.
Mm.
So, K-12 has disadvantages and advantages.
Swerte, hindi ko na nabutan.
Swerte.
Okay, dyan ka muna. Magbabalik ko po ang Let's Talk together with Carl Vincent Quitoriano right after this.